Vince and Tyler are experienced enough to be able to drive the boat in case of emergencies. After waiting a while, they made the decision to pull the anchor up and come after us. These are the voyages of Treasured Times, her continuing mission to explore the oceans of South Florida and the Caribbean, to seek out unknown islands and forgotten places, to give an unforgettable adventure to everyone who is welcomed aboard. I'm Captain Adrienne Collada. This is First Mate and Master Mechanic Engineer Michael Collada, and this is our little bird Squeaky. On our floating home away from home, the three of us are always looking for our next adventure. Sometimes, when we least expect it, the adventure finds us instead. Welcome aboard Treasured Times. Captain's Log, December 19th, 2020.
Very nice, Squeaky.
Grouper season is coming to an end, and we are on a mission to hunt down at least one of them before the season closes. Just need to air up and load the dinghy.
That is much faster.
We lowered the dinghy from idle hour, only to find out it's taking on water. We're searching for a replacement dinghy, but we haven't found one yet. We'll have to make a quick temporary repair again.
That's much here, like right here.
Yeah, I'll get the hose.
This time it was a combination of epoxy, glue, silver tape, and Flex Seal paint. Not our preferred repair materials, but as long as it holds, we don't really care anymore. The repair only has to last for this weekend. This dinghy has got to go.
How long will that take to dry? Really?
What is you doing, Captain?
Tying a knot. I don't know knots, so I tie a knot.
There's some truth in that statement. Mike is definitely better at tying knots than I am. After a late start, we are finally off the dock and on our way.
Saying to him, now listen, the straight has got a curve. He probably got tired of hearing you say that. Because I want to make sure they caught him like that. And he did a beautiful.
Mike's dad, Vince, had cushions made for the flybridge seats as a Christmas gift. Thanks, Pops. Very much appreciated. While I was driving, Mike was in the salon checking out the new 3D side scan.
New side scan? That's fish.
I got the side scan working.
Yeah? How's it look? It looks good?
We just ran over a school of fish. You can see it clear as day.
Really?
Once we were anchored up at the reef, Mike and Tyler took round one for the grouper hunt. They should be back in about an hour. The reef structure was a little bit scattered. They managed to find some lionfish and an anchor, but unfortunately, no groupers.
Skyline closing in, her eyes whispering. We swam across the night to find
Once they made it back, we did a quick swap of the tank. Tyler stayed and I suited up to join Mike for round 2. Mike and I had no idea it would be almost 3 hours before we stepped foot on the mothership again. We found several lionfish while we were on the hunt. What is this? It's a channel clinging crab. They are edible, but we'll let him go. We came across a huge nurse shark. With the flick of a tail, she was gone. We found a grapnel anchor. Anchors can cause damage and should not be dropped on the reef. We used a lift bag to assist in lifting it to the surface. The anchor and the chain is way too heavy. We'll need another plan. I pulled the dinghy closer and held tight to the ledge on the bottom so Mike could pull the anchor up by hand. Once the anchor was secured, I found one more lionfish nearby. Every single one counts. At the end of our dive, we found no groupers, but we had a tube full of lionfish. Fast forward about an hour, we should have been back to the mothership by now. Tyler and Vince were starting to get worried. One of us always brings a cell phone, but for some reason, that didn't happen. We've never needed to call out for help before, but this time we needed to. We had plenty of fuel, but there was a blockage in the fuel line, causing the engine to repeatedly stall. Our only option was to anchor and temporarily abandon the dinghy while we swim back carrying the flag. It would be a long swim, but we would have made it. Vince and Tyler are experienced enough to be able to drive the boat in case of emergencies. After waiting a while, they made the decision to pull the anchor up and come after us. I'm glad they did. I wasn't looking forward to that long swim.
So here we are, treasure times.
That was the worst.
Rescue mission.
That was the worst. Man,
I just had to hand crank the anchor up.
that scared the shit out of me.
Wow. And we gotta go pick up Mike and Adrian. I think they ran out of gas, but we're about to find out. Whatever it is, I know it ain't good. They look like they're moving now.
Yeah, they do. We're not doing so well.
Don't worry, Pops. You're doing great.
I don't know, it ain't responding.
Well, it's a big ship, Pop.
You've never driven a boat this size before. Her response is a little different than what you're used to.
We'll go.
What are you doing, guys?
They successfully made it to us. We later found out that the inner lining of the fuel tube had collapsed and was blocking the flow of fuel to the engine. Not something we would have expected.
What happened? You got a grouper? Yeah. What happened today, Captain?
I don't like being a captain today.
What happened, Captain?
A whole bunch of bad scenarios. But we're all good.
Yeah, we made it.
Sometimes you just gotta go with it.
The adventure found us today.
Yes, the adventure found us today. So we did get a lot of lionfish.
That's true.
We do have dinner.
That's true.
Since it was a little rough offshore, we towed the dinghy to an anchorage so we could lift it onto the platform.
Well, Pop, what do you got to say for yourself today? You saved the day.
Well, we saved a life.
2 lives.
We run on a rescue mission and we accomplished what we started out.
That's right. I had to hand crank the anchor.
Oh, You're my hero. When I was standing up here watching you crank that thing, I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm glad it's you and not me.
Yeah, right? All we needed to do was flip the breaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was it.
Now we know.
If only we knew.
Now I know I can do it though. That's
Next
a good
time,
thing. Right.
Next time, flip that
Flip the breaker. That's it.
When we got there, we decided to stay a while. The sun was setting, and we had the perfect view.
Now I don't have Before anybody says anything.
Mike, Dad got that Rona?
No Corona. No Rona.
What a beautiful day though, huh? I can't believe it's 4:30.
I had a bucket full of lionfish to get rid of, so we tried to use some as bait along with the few shrimp we had left over. I filleted some of the larger lionfish to eat for dinner later. There are many things we could have done differently to avoid the situation earlier today. When you go through something like this in real life, it brings everything into perspective. That's how you learn to not make the same mistakes twice, and always have a backup plan for every possible scenario. Make sure the person left on watch is capable of handling the boat in case of emergencies. Boat life will definitely keep you on your toes, and as a captain, I'm not ashamed to admit I learned some valuable lessons today. The important thing is, at the end of the day, we were all safe. Nobody got hurt, and no damage was done. From a captain's perspective, those 3 accomplishments still count as a successful day.
What is it, Mike? It's a baby shark.
Baby shark.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Baby shark.
Shark, do 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 do.
Let's not talk about that.
He's a freaky shark.
He got teeth.
I know.
Oh.
Here, hold the line. Oh, hold the line. Hold the line. Hold on. I'm gonna get him by his head. There we go.
Tiger shark.
Is it?
Is it really?
Looks like it. What kind is it?
Tiger.
The baby tiger shark. See the spots on the side?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I need
Picture?
another piece of bait.
Jeez. Video. Where's his teeth?
Oh, I don't know if you
These
can
are
see him very
teeth.
well.
I got him. Where's that scrimp? Where's the scrimp,
Feel him.
baby?
He's like, he feels like sandpaper. Like,
Oh yeah, weird.
all right.
It feels like a.
You want to see a flying shark?
Flying baby shark.
Flying baby shark?
Do 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 do. Flying. Do 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 do. We got the lights on. Yeah, look how crazy this video looks.
What is it?
The video looks so crazy.
Wow.
4 is better than 2.
Right.
Yes.
In every situation.
Every situation. Let me try it out and see what happens.
All right. I have a bunch more. Up
I mean,
there.
there's fish down my bait.
Probably just eating anything.
Having a
They
good old
probably
time.
eat the lion
I don't
fish.
get it. Yeah, why am I not getting it?
After the sunset, we made our way back in the darkness. It was a good chance to test out the underwater stern lights. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and click the round button on your screen to subscribe. Tap the bell for notifications. See you next week!